now helped you at center because you know what those guys on either side of you need to do because you've been in that position yourself.
Yeah. So that helps it helps a whole lot because I know what the other people are thinking because I've been in their shoes. So when they're thinking, because I remember being in their position and I'm like, hey, what's the center doing? Why is he calling that? So now I'm able to kind of relate to them. Hey, this is why I'm doing this. Do you see this? You see this guy moving over here? I'm able to see it from their eyes of, hey, I've played guard, I've played tackle, I know what you're thinking. And it's kind of helped me to make their jobs easier in a way of, oh man, that's a hard angle for him to reach. I need to adjust the call to something else. Like I've played tackle, I know how that angle is, or that angle is at guard. So I think that having played all three is a blessing to me, and will help the team in many ways if I'm able to correspond to everything.
Well, for you specifically, what have you been trying to do this summer or this spring to truly solidify where you feel comfortable in that position?
Just been trying to show confidence, let them know, hey, I know the offense. I've been here for 3 years. This will be my 4th year going in. I know the offense by now. I know the plays. I know, just the basics of how to do everything. So it's kind of like, hey, I'm going to go out here, give it everything I have, and show Coach that, hey, I'm ready to step up into a leadership role, ready to step up and show everybody that, hey, it's game on. It's time to go. Let's go have some fun. Let's go win a lot of football games.
Obviously, it's not your teammates on the line that need confidence in you. Obviously, the guy you're snapping to as well. How much have you been working with Spencer and the quarterbacks, at that center position?
Yeah, we've talked a whole lot. It started out years ago. I used to snap when I was a freshman. I used to stay after for metabolics and stuff, our summer player-led workouts, and just snap to the guys. When I was a true freshman, just try to get my name out there and kind of start snapping to them and meeting them. So we've had a bond with all of them over the years. And so it's I'm kind of glad I did that because now it's kind of second nature, and we do snaps after practice, before practice, and obviously in practice and in games. So it's really just natural now. It's not anything uncomfortable or different.
Sorry if you've already been asked, but how did they kind of come to you with the, hey, we're thinking about moving you to center? How did that conversation kind of
go? So after the season this year, our center Danny left. He's a great center, great guy, good friend of mine. And I had kind of played a little center last year in the spring, and Coach had asked me, what do you think about playing center? You can go back and do that. We need you to step up and kind of take over this role. So I was, of course, I'm ready to do that and take on that leadership role and get straight to it. So it was a great time.
Gunny's talking about how kind of thin you guys are this spring with guys out nursing injuries and stuff like that. Can that be a benefit for a guy like you for say, hey, I'm getting all this extra work now since there's not many other people to practice?
At the end of the day, we definitely want everybody healthy. We want everybody back. So that, that's no good, because the way I look at it, the more guys, the better. The more work we all get together and get better together. That's really what matters because we're going to need everybody when it comes to game time because you never know what'll happen out there. Guys that you don't expect to play have to go in and play. So really, as soon as we can get everybody back, it would be the best.
Obviously,